Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna and I'm a little bit spooky and today I'm pretty tan. Found me some self-tanning mousse and I had my husband slather me in it. That's what happened today. But also today we are playing with some new stuff from e.l.f. that I picked up at Target today because I was just out and about and saw the new Electric Mood collection on clearance already at Target. It's not on clearance online, so check your local Target. But I picked up a good chunk of the collection that called to me, spoke to me, things I wanted, and some other new launches from e.l.f. I couldn't get my hands on the dang bronzers. They didn't have them in stock yet. And the Electric Mood eyeshadow palette was out of stock. And I wanted that so bad. But I tried to compensate by using the Losing My Religion palette from Rebel Rouge Labs, which is an indie brand. But I feel like the colors were kind of similar, so we created this look on the eye. That's going to be another video, which I will link in the eye. And in this video, we're going to go through all the products from the Electric Mood collection, the brows, the skin, the lips, the cheek quad, the glass skin balm dew business. We're going to play with that. And yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with most of these products. Spoiler. But yeah, we're just going to talk through these products first impression style, play with them, see what they do, see how they perform on my skin, and if I like them, that's what we're going to be doing today. And I'm going to ramble a lot because I've had two nitro cold brews back to back because I'm a crazy person. And here I am, I'm like, I'm going to go drink that third one I got in the fridge. I'm going to drink all four because I am trying to stay up, but I also want to take a nap. I don't know what I want to do yet. Anyway, if any of that interests you, go ahead and keep on watching, but before you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if you've used any of these new e.l.f. launches and if you found them on clearance anywhere, because that's pretty dang awesome. And if you can find them on clearance, pick them up. Oh, right. I know I'm like half finished here because I haven't done my lower lash line yet, but I wanted to jump in and start on my face makeup, and I want to share that with you. The very beginning stages. Like, I haven't done foundation or anything yet. I've just done my skincare. I've done Believe Beauty Hydrating Gel Cream is what I've used on my face today, and a bit of my Dermalogica sunscreen. So that's what we got going on, and I got some self-tanner going on. So ignore my one orange hand, just the ones particularly orange. I need to scrub it. But I'm marinating in some self-tan right now. Anyway, I've got some new stuff from e.l.f. I want to play with, and with you guys, play with it together and just look at it. The only thing, well, two things that I could not get my little claws on was the new Putty bronzers. I have not seen them in store anywhere, and I want to see them in person to pick my colors. I know I want the shady shade, and I'm probably going to go with tan lines. That's the only thing I could not find at any store locally. Can't find the shady shade, period. I think my Ulta does carry like a select few of the bronzers. Anyway, couldn't find that, and I couldn't find the new Electric Mood eyeshadow palette. It was sold out at my local Target because Target is clearancing out, my local one anyway. I think maybe because they're remodeling, they are clearancing out this collection already, but it's the Electric Mood stuff from e.l.f. and it is freaking beautiful collection. Oh my god, the packaging is stunning. But yeah, I couldn't get the eyeshadow palette. Wah wah. So on my eyes today is the Rebel Rouge Labs Losing My Religion palette, which reminds me of the e.l.f. Electric Mood. Yeah, you know. So we're kind of going for a vibe today. I'm going for like summer night sunsets. Feeling a little fall today. A vibrant fall. I don't know. I think this is like, yeah, this is like summer nighttime fun, vibrant color. Because we need that right now here in Louisiana because things are not looking very colorful or good here. Let's get started on this actual topic that we're here to cover. I've got two primers from e.l.f. that I'm going to try out today. I have got the e.l.f. Putty Primer, the Acne Fighting Putty Primer. It is this beautiful shade of matcha right here. And I'm loving the shade of it. It was infused with salicylic acid. I believe it was 1.8%. So I am looking forward to trying this out in the T-zone area. I have quite congested skin, so I feel like this might be a good thing for me. And then from the Electric Mood collection, I have the Illuminating Elixir, which I'm going to use on the rest of the face. I'll probably just go with this first and then take this in the T-zone. This packaging is stunning. This is a glass bottle. Really nice little dropper situation. Beautiful, beautiful packaging. This is in collaboration with TIANA Major 9. I'm not familiar, but she did a beautiful job on this packaging if she chose all this. It's gorgeous. But yeah, my Target had all this stuff on clearance, so I got all half price. And hell yeah. Let's talk about this Electric Mood highlighting elixir. Illuminating elixir. Jesus Christ. Illuminating elixir. Let's see what these claims are. Dear God, I'm blind. The Electric Mood X TIANA Major 9 collection was co-created with our Beautyscape winner, Michael Brooks. Okay, so this is like a huge kind of little collab business here. This is a 2-in-1 face serum and makeup primer with a subtly luminous finish and for natural glowing skin. Yeah, I swatched it earlier. It looks beautiful. It's like a really thin, less glowy or less shimmery. Well, it's not really shimmery. It's like a mild version of Flawless Filters, what it looked like on my swatch on my hand. Like very thin, lightweight product. It doesn't have near the amount of like glow as Flawless Filter, but it reminded me of like a very mild version of it. Which I think if you feel like the Flawless Filter is too glowy for you, but you still want that glow, this might be the product to look at. All right, let's go through some of these claims here. Why we love 2-in-1 face product promotes a naturally dewy glow infused with skin-loving hyaluronic acid and jojoba oil. So we got some skincare benefits here. Enhances all skin tones with a subtly luminous finish, a peachy tint. It's a very subtle peachy tint. Smoothly glides across skin, refreshing coconut scent. Blech. I'm so over fucking coconut scents. My God, I'm so tired of things smelling like coconut. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle coconut. It's not a strong one. I wouldn't even have thought it smelled like coconut, honestly. God, I hate coconut so much. Use alone or under or mixed with foundation. So that's cool. It's a very versatile product. So let's take this elixir. My one complaint here is the dropper. Oh, there we go. I just had to get going. Earlier, I couldn't get much out of the dropper. So this is what the dropper looks like here. And it is a kind of just peachy, fleshy color. It's, yeah, like it really does remind me of Flawless Filter, just very thin and way less shimmery. It's not glittery. It is just kind of glowy and it looks beautiful. Very beautiful, very subtle. So go ahead and just pop this on the face here. See how she looks. I like the way this feels. The texture of it is very nice. I feel like it kind of just sinks into the skin. It feels like skincare. You know, it just feels like putting on a serum. Or as I typically say it, serum. Oh, look at that glow. I like it. And I don't know if it's coming across really on camera how glowy. Oh, it feels so moisturizing and just lightweight. It's a little sticky, which probably will help with adhesion of the foundation, I would assume. But oh, that is gorgeous. Gorgeous on the skin. This is a lovely product. I hate this is limited edition. They better make this a permanent thing because that is beautiful. Beautiful. Much more subtle than Flawless Filter, but still that kind of same lit from within glowy effect that I love on the skin. And it just really looks very smooth, very hydrated. I like that it has skincare in it. So yeah, so far this is definitely a product that I am enjoying. That is so pretty. I mean, can you see the glow? It really does kind of enhance my skin and look really beautiful. But my hands are quite glittery now. It's like post off. This is a gorgeous product. I really like this a lot. That looks beautiful. Of course, we'll have to see how it wears under makeup, but I love the warm kind of golden sheen it has. I think this would work on my skin when it's not self-tanned. It looks very versatile, just so like juicy and not overly shimmery or anything like that. It just looks illuminated and yep, my kind of product. Right, okay, let's take a little bit of the Acne Fighting Putty Primer. Let's go look at the claims of it. Go away, free shipping. I don't want you because I'm not buying anything. These dang little free shipping pop-ups when you go to a brand website drive me bonkers. Bonkers, I tell you. Oh, I didn't get the eyeshadow palette or the little eyeshadow crayons. I'm just not a fan of eyeshadow crayons. And I didn't get the sheer stick or a little brush set. There's a few little things I just didn't get because I wasn't interested in them. The Acne Fighting Putty Primer is 1.8% salicylic acid. This is a makeup primer formulated with acne fighting ingredients to fight future breakouts while smoothing skin with flawless and even complexion. I think that's great because I have a lot of congestion in my T-zone. I don't really get active breakouts, but I have a lot of clogged pore situation here because I do have oily skin, but my skin just gets really congested and it doesn't want to come to the surface. And salicylic acid does help with that. It helps with the cell turnover, and it's a chemical exfoliant type of product. So yeah, this has 1.8% salicylic acid to prevent future breakouts and helps to reduce redness in the skin. Zinc to reduce inflammation, that's cool, and kaolin to help control oil and draw out imperfections. Interesting. It's interesting that it has the kaolin in it. So I'm wondering if this will make my skin feel dry. So I'm just going to keep it in the T-zone. I'm not going to pull it out anywhere because I don't want to cause any extra dryness or something, because I'm liking this glow we got. I don't want to undo the glow. It doesn't say anything about this being particularly matte, but the kaolin makes me think it's going to be kind of matte. Anyways, transform your skin to smooth canvas with or without makeup. Bye-bye to blemishes. Skin Perfecting Face Primer. So this is a putty primer with some ingredients in it. All right, give this a go in the T-zone. See how she goes. I'm a fan of the matte putty primer and the illuminating one. I quite like the illuminating one for like the outer portions of my face, and I use the matte one just in the T-zone area where I have pores. I'm not a fan of the original formula, really. I don't know why, I'm just not. But let's go ahead and pop some of this on. It's such a pretty shade of green. Of course, it feels like the putty primer, you know, it's smooth. It may feel a little bit more emollient than most. Pop it around here. But in the areas where I tend to have, you know, breakthrough oil, the most congestion in my skin, which is right in this region. And I'm just taking it on with my fingertips. Sometimes I take a beauty blender and use that to apply it. Take this right here on the center of the forehead. These are kind of my trouble spots that tend to get oily throughout the day, that I would like more primer to help with pores, and would prefer more smoothing. So the only trouble is with nails, these are so hard to get product. That's why I usually use the beauty blender to apply it, and I'm just kind of pressing it into the skin. I'm not applying a heck of a lot of product, and I still see the glow. This isn't mattifying. So I do like that. I like that this is not a mattifying product, because I don't always want matte finish to my primers. I just enjoy the matte one on occasion when I am going for that, especially in the summer when it's been so hot and I'm getting very glistening, let's put it that way. And the matte one's been coming in handy, just like right in my T-zone where I tend to get quite oily and sweaty. Okay, but this should help absorb oil because it does have the kaolin. But it doesn't look matte on the skin. It doesn't have that powdery look. It looks nice, and you know, some of that might just be, you know, the elixir obviously, but it didn't take away the beautiful glow of the elixir, and it feels nice on the skin. It feels just like putty primer, so that's cool. I think I might like this one. I just feel like the putty primer actually kind of emphasized pores, the original one, and I don't see. Yeah, this one doesn't appear to be doing that on me. I'll have to look after I got my foundation on, because I feel like after foundation I could really see that. I'm looking in a magnified mirror so I can really get in there and see. But yeah, things look quite smooth, quite nice. So yeah, I think that might be maybe an improved upon formula. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my foundation, and then I'll be right back to talk about some more products. But for my foundation, just to let you know what I'm using the Serum Foundation from L'Oreal. This is a Radiant Serum Foundation. My favorite. Just got a deeper shade to match my thick tan. And then I got the Age Perfect Radiant Concealer in a deeper shade than what I normally have, because all my concealers are shades of Undead and Vampire. And I had to get some complexion products in the shade of a living human being, because that's all that self-tanner seems to accomplish on me, is that it makes me look like I'm alive. So it's been fun looking like I'm a living, breathing human for once. So yeah. Anyway, we'll go ahead and do all that and we'll be right back. So I've just powdered the T-zone lightly with some of my number 7 Lift Illuminate just under the eyes, and kind of right in here, just vaguely, lightly powdered. And yeah, everything looks good. I think I've actually matched my foundation to my body. I'll have to review the footage and see. But next we're going to go in with the e.l.f. Electric Mood. I don't know how to pronounce this person's name, so I'll have it on the screen, obviously, the information about that. But this is the little face palette. This is the De La Soul Cream Face Quad. This retails for $12. It is so pretty. Like this, the component again, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so this is the Electric Mood collection, co-created with Beautyscape winner Emily Carden. 4-pan collection of highlighter, bronzer, blushes for a sculpted, shaded, glowing complexion. This contains a highlighter blush too. Alright, we get it. Mix of matte shimmer shades. Easy blendable creamy formula, gives skin naturally radiant finish. Looks great on a range of skin tones. I do think this would be beautiful on a range of skin tones, honestly. I think the shades in here are really, really pretty. Layer shades for a multi-dimensional look. I think the blush tones in here are so pretty. One's more like almost a mauve shade, and one's more peachy pink. On the skin, they come off quite more vibrant than they look in the pan. If I can get this open, my god. I had trouble getting it open earlier. I was just playing, swatching. What the heck? Why are you so hard to open? Come on, you turd. There we go. Ugh, I did fuck my nail up, but okay. Well, this shade does look quite vibrant. And this comes off kind of pinky peach on the skin. This one is a little bit more of a vibrant, deeper pink, rosy shade. They're so pretty. Like, they're pretty. Let me go ahead and just kind of give you a little swatchy swatch here. Blend them out in my hand. So you can see they're quite vibrant. This isn't the putty formula. This is more just their traditional cream formula. They've put out palettes in this formula before. So you can see this one has more of a rosy purple mauve into it. And this one's much more kind of a vibrant coral. They're very pretty. I'm really liking these. I don't know which one to go with. We might just do both today. You got that. I think I am gonna lightly set my face with a bit of the Halo Glow powder, just because I don't like not having a set base. But anyway, I'm going to start with the bronzer. The bronzer shade's quite interesting. It has a bit of a cool, a little bit maybe like, not really red, but a bit of purple in it. Like it's a very much a nice hybrid between a bronzer and a contour. It's a very nice sculpting shade. And I do think it'd be quite buildable and versatile on a mini skin tone, which I think that is lovely. And the highlighter has a little bit of almost a pink icy pearlescence to it. It's very pretty, a very pretty shade. So yeah, let's take the bronzer first and kind of do a little sculpty bronze in action. And I'm going to try to keep a light hand. Hopefully we can do this with a lighter hand and not get too crazy. I'm going to take the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation to apply this. I'm just going to pick up a little bit to start. A lot kind of comes up. And I'm going to tap off the excess on the back of my hand, because this does seem like it can be quite pigmented. And we're going to start to sculpt and pat it right here. That looks nice. That really does look nice. This almost reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. Not the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow. The sculpt shade in that. The tone of this reminds me of that. Just this might be just a little bit warmer, but there's something about the undertone that's a little bit similar. Yeah, this is a little bit warmer. But I think that's very pretty, very versatile shade. It is a nice bronzer type of color, quite sculpting, and with my tan right now, it works. Now, do I think this is going to work for me without the self tanner? I don't know. I'd probably have to use a very light hand, but right now this looks beautiful. Very beautiful formula, very easy to work with, very creamy, but not sticky, tacky feeling. Yeah, this is a pretty shade. This really is a pretty shade. I think if you're super pale, how I am normally, you're gonna have to use quite a light hand. This is definitely buildable. So if you're deeper than me, you're gonna be able to use this as well, I would think. Up to maybe a deep skin tone. Like, I mean, there's obviously gonna be a cutoff point because it is not the deepest of cream products, but it's fairly a decent, you know, depth level to it that would work on quite a few people. Now, if the bronzer would work on quite a few people, obviously on really deep skin tones, I don't think this bronzer is going to do much. And if you're really fair, you might not enjoy it. But the blushes, I think, across the board are going to work for everybody because they are so buildable and so pigmented. I think anyone's going to be able to use these blushes and love them. But yeah, that looks very pretty on the skin. A really nice formula. Now, I do know e.l.f. has contour and bronzer the putty ones, which are new, and then they also have cream products that come in packaging like this as well, and they have a couple of different variations within. I don't really know how deep they go. I haven't seen them in a long time, like looked at them, but I do know they have them at my local Walmart. Yeah, that is sculpting beautifully, and also kind of blending out, you know, blending right into my little fake tan business and looking good. Looking good. Yeah, there is kind of almost a pinky redness in here. Not necessarily an orange, but there's a warmth in here. Take a little bit around the hairline. But e.l.f. has come a long way in their bronzing products and their complexion stuff. So I'm pretty well impressed. I think it, you know, it's always a little strong on the forehead. So what I'm going to do is take a beauty blender here and just kind of tap that out. Or you can always take your foundation brush and stamp just around to blend. Which is usually what I do. I just kind of tap around when I do a cream contour. Yeah, I like that. Let's see how it looks on the nose. Do a little nose contour with it. I'm gonna take a little fluffy brush here. This is a, yeah, we use this one. This is a Morphe M433 rather. Take just a tad of this on the tip there. Kind of give the nose a little sculpt. This might be just a bit too warm for me to use as a nose contour. This is gonna be more of a bronzer. Bronzer a little sculpt on my skin tone. It's a bit too warm than what I would prefer for a nose contour, but that's just personal preference there. This isn't going to replace my Patrick Ta products, but it's pretty. It is nice looking as a contour though, or as a bronzer slash contour. I'm kind of putting it in, you know, all the regions that I would put kind of both. So it's kind of doing double duty there on the face. So I like that. I'm going to just do a little light dusting of some of my Halo Glow setting powder because I don't like my skin feeling tacky. Foundation I use doesn't really set down. So I'm just taking a tiny bit of this on a fluffy brush just to give a little bit of a set. Very nice. I love the Halo Glow setting powder, by the way. That is one of the best, beautiful, illuminating setting powders. It's like an hourglass ambient lighting powder in a loose form. It is gorgeous. I'm curious to see if the new Laura Mercier illuminating powder is this a dupe for it? The e.l.f. e.l.f. did it first. If that's the case, you just come out with a more expensive dupe. I just wanted to go ahead and throw that in there because I think this is such a beautiful setting powder. And it needed a little love in this video. This is the Halo Glow in, I think this is called light pink. Yeah, light pink. Which is really light. Kind of pinky, but you see even with like my self tan on, it works fine on me. It's quite translucent-y. They have few shades of that. So let's do the cream blush. I'm going to clean off my little e.l.f. brush here. Foundation buffing brush. Because I like this one for cream blush too. I need to pick up another one because this is such a good brush. Cleaned right up. I just cleaned off with a microfiber towel. This is technically a Turby Twist knockoff that I got at the Dollar Tree. Too tiny for my big old head, but it works. To clean and wipe your brushes off one. Alright, let's take this mauve shade first right here. This one, I'm going to do it on the back of the cheeks. We're just going to kind of play, see how this goes. Knock off some of the excess on the back of my hand. Just going to start to pat a little on. So we're going a little adventurous with the makeup today, so why not? With these eyes, why the heck not? That's pretty. That's pretty color. I think that would be pretty on quite a few skin tones because it is very buildable. Like you could definitely get more oomph out of this. That is very pretty. As you see where I'm taking it off on the back of my hand, like you could build this up and get a good bit of impact from it and it would look very nice on just about any skin tone. I think this shade would go. I'm just gonna kind of stick to the backs of the cheeks with this one. Again, if you think you're getting like out of hand with it, you can always take your foundation brush and just take it down a little bit. Alright, wipe it off. Now we're gonna go into the more vibrant shade right here. Maybe apply it more towards the apple-y part of the cheek, a little bit further down. Again, knock off some excess. Because I like to start with a really light hand with cream blush because I can get crazy with the cream blushes and go a little too in. That looks very pretty. Very luminous on the skin. Very skin-like, illuminating. I can't tell if there's like any shimmers in this product, but I think they look really pretty. Very pretty. This is not too far off from she's Do We Know Her from Patrick Ta, or the Putty blush in, shoot, I'll put it on the screen. But this does in formula remind me more of the Patrick Ta cream blushes than the Putty blush does because this has that illumination to it, the more dewy look. Very pretty. Whoops. See, went in too hard. Why does this side look different than this side? What'd I do? Whoopsie. Can't blend that out. Yep, that's very pretty. Very blushy. A little bit pinker than I would normally go on the cheeks, but I like it. I think it looks nice with this eye look, so yeah. A little on the nose. A little blushy nose. Alright, very cute. Very, very blushy. Very blushy. But I like it. I think it's pretty. So this applied nicely over the powder, over the set base. No lifting or anything, it doesn't appear. Let me inspect closer. Yeah, no lifting. Foundation is intact. Played well with the powder products. Yeah, very nice, very skin-like looking. Pretty good product. Okay, so I don't want to go into the highlighter yet because I want to test out another highlighter real quick from the same collection. This is the Electric Mood and TOVE Low Glass Skin Balm. I want to see what this looks like on its own before I play with the highlighter in this quad. So the Electric Mood x TOVE Low collection, created with Beautyscape winner Carol Rodriguez. I like the look of this stuff with just the silver metallic, very kind of minimally, but still fun. So this helps you achieve that glass skin effect, shimmer free for a natural glowy complexion. Looks great on all skin tones, obviously, because it's clear. Can be worn alone or over makeup. So we're going to tap a little bit of this on the high points just to see what it looks with my finger. So just want to see what this looks like. So this is what we look like before. This feels balmy, but it doesn't feel sticky when you swatch it. Like it doesn't have a gooey feel or anything. It feels kind of like your hair wouldn't catch it or anything, but it does still have that slight balmy feel, but not gross. It's very thin. It's a very kind of refined formula. I'm just taking that with the fingers. Ignore my knuckles, please. I'm just gonna pat it. It doesn't appear to be lifting any of the product underneath, no. And just, ooh, that is a really nice glow. Look at that. I think that's pretty. Very wet, dewy, glass skin glow. All right. This is the first time I've used a product like this, and I'm pretty impressed with that. That looks really pretty. I'm just patting it on with the finger. And this is going on over just a little bit of powder and my concealer and stuff, and the other cream products, and it's looking really nice. Really nice indeed. I'm quite surprised because this isn't a product I would typically go for. Look how cute that is on the tip of the nose. A little bit right here. Yeah, and it didn't take any of the product off my nose. I'm just going in a little bit, building it up because more is more. Oh, I like that a lot. That looks really pretty. Kind of a nice wet sheen. Yeah, it does feel wet on the face. Obviously, it feels kind of balmy. Now, my favorite feeling in the world. Let's see. Hair's not really sticking to it no more than it sticks to the rest of my face, so that's cool. I think that looks really pretty. That looks so pretty on the skin. Okay, so this product is a winner. I like it. I think this would be beautiful for no makeup days. I hope they also keep this or bring this back at least and not make it limited edition because that's really nice looking. That looks so juicy and healthy on the skin. Happy with that. Okay, so let's go back to our little quad here and take the highlighter in the corner because I want to see what the highlighter does too. All right, let me swatch. Get a little swatchy swatch. So this appears to be a bit of an icier. It almost feels like the same formula as that balmy product. It's very kind of a subtle, nice kind of icy glow, but not too icy. Like it's just almost a nothing color. It's very pretty. I would think, yeah, it's kind of like the balm, just with a little bit more of a sheen in it, but it's very, very subtle. So I'm gonna maybe apply it the same way. Or should we use this and tap it on just a little bit? I just want to see what it does layered over. Okay, there's no more product coming off on that. It's just stained. I'm just going to tap it over that. I don't think you're really be able to see it too much. Yes, okay, it does give a little bit more of a shine. Very pretty though. I like it. I like this product too. I'm really impressed with that balm. I didn't think I would like that, and I was just pure curiosity. Picked it up. Yeah, this is very pretty. Very glowy, and yeah, glass skin looking. Let me take a little bit right up here. Just like above the brow bone. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah. This little quad is a win. If you see it in store, pick it up. If you want to order online, go for it because I quite like that. Next thing is this also from the x TOVE Low stuff. This is I had to look this up how to use it because the instructions weren't quite as clear on the packaging as they are on the website. Yeah, on the website it explains how to use this product. The Electric Mood x TOVE Low Disco Glitz Brow and Eye Kit. Now what you get in here is a glittery kind of paste gel type of product. It's kind of iridescent, A little bit of holographic glitter in there. Silvery. Really pretty. Really cool. Be fun for if you're going to like a concert or something. Tap on the cheeks or whatever. Am I going to use this today? No, we're not going to use this today. But it also says, you know, you can put it through the brow and all kinds of stuff. So let's see here. It's a 3-piece brow gel, eye glitter paste, and brush kit here. Clear brow gel helps create fluffy, full brows. Multi-dimensional glitter paste designed to use on face and body. But it does show putting it in the brows. So I mean, I'm going to hang on to this because I think it's a cute product and I can probably use it for like Halloween or, you know, something fun. And you get a dual-ended brush within this, a spoolie, and an eyeshadow brush on the other. And it's a nice little packer type of brush on this side, and you have a really nice spoolie on the other. It's a lovely little brush. I'm happy to have that added to the collection. But you have right here is apparently a brow soap. Brow pomade business. It is a clear brow pomade for taming and holding brows. And then the glitter body. Eye and body glitter paste. So you can use it on your eyes, it says. I don't think I would put that around my eye area necessarily, but you do you. Dual-ended brush. Alright, so use a clear brow bar with included brow spoolie. You will need to slightly spray the spoolie with water. Then work the spoolie into the product, picking up a small amount and apply clear brow. Clean brows in upward motion. Now my brows do have a little bit of product in it, so it will be a little gingerly. Glitter paste, apply with fingertips for more diffused look or with the brush too for more impact. So this is basically soap brows. When I opened it, I was very confused the first time because it's hard. Like it's hard, it's solid. It feels like a piece of soap. And I was like, well, it doesn't say to use water on the box that it comes with to wet your spoolie. And then it just kind of come out on me. I was like, what the fuck is this? Is this just soap brows? Do I need to wet it? I did not see that on the packaging to wet it. It says online to wet your spoolie. So I'm going to wet it with some setting spray because that's what I got on hand. It's the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. So that should work. So we're just going to spray the spoolie down a bit and we're going to work it into this bar here. And we'll see if this works. You know, I'm not opposed to soap brows. I used to do soap brows. It says if you use too much, this will get kind of white and flaky. There's a pro tip on here that says that. But I used to do soap brows a lot and I just kind of discover the benefit of brow setter and be like, fuck soap. This is so much easier. I'm just gonna spray the damn thing. I want to say Mr. Ta has a product like this too. e.l.f., you trying to come from Patrick? I think you are. Okay, that feels loaded up enough. It did say use this on clean brows, and I probably imagine they want you to do it before your foundation. That's the trick with soap brows. If you do them before foundation, they get yucky, and after foundation, you have to be very careful. So let's give this a whirl here. I'm gonna get kind of close to you and look at him a little mirror. And let's just very carefully, to not disturb our foundation or the brow pencil, start to work that in. I think it said you can use your finger to press them down as well for a fluffier, diffused look. Alright, so far it looks good. Particular about my brow gels and how well they hold my brows in place. I have very, very stubborn brows that want to fall down. Like the Benefit Brow Setter is basically the only ones that worked for me. But so far that looks really good. Like I like the way that looks. I'm going to take this side. I'm going to use it to press down. Look at how Patrick Ta says to use his product. Like kind of laminate the brow down. There's a bit of a cast. You can see like a little shine to the brows. You know, they're very pomade-y looking. But they don't feel sticky. So, I mean, yeah, that looks good right now. I'm going to see how it holds. I can definitely feel it in my brows. But it's not awful. It's not like the NYX brow glue that I hated so much. I hated that one. I didn't get this kind of payoff or effect with it either. So yeah, I like that. And I've actually found just spray this with some setting spray. You good. It'll be fine. And I think it'll take me a while to get through this product. I'm also curious if I can use my brow tint pen over this, if it'll play well or if it'll give up the tip. So I found some products like that NYX brow glue and the Wet n Wild Brow Obsessive would gum up the end of my brow tint pen. I hated both of those brow gels. I've discovered I'm quite particular about my brow gels. I'd rather just straight up hairspray than over some of those. Alright, so this is looking good though. This is looking good. This has that very pomade-y look. You know, laminated brow vibes. If you don't like that kind of look, this is not the product for you. I love that look. Love it. So I'm going to give them a little press down. Kind of laminate them in place. And we're going to go back in with this side and just kind of soften so they don't look too laminated. You can really sculpt with this and I like that. They seem to be holding pretty well. Like this side seems to be holding up okay. So I'm curious to see if they will fall on me throughout the day and get smushed around. That drives me absolutely bonkers when that happens. But yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I'm gonna use my brow tint pan through them in just a second. I'm gonna give that like time to like dry and like sit down. I feel like that needs to dry. Doesn't it? It just seems like a product that needs to dry. Alright, that's cool. But let me show you the glitter paste real quick just to show it to you. Looks like this is like a holographic kind of silvery glitter paste. It's like what we had when we were kids and we'd rub all over our freaking bodies at school. Was that just me? You know, you get like a Lisa Frank little kit. Okay, yeah. I think, what you call it? ColourPop has a product like this as well. But yeah, that's very, very glittery. Very pretty. I'm definitely going to hang on to this because the occasion may arise that I want to use it. I think it's be cute to run through your hair on the body for like a party or, you know, something fun. Like we have fun things like that anymore. No, I sneezed all over my makeup. Good thing I'm not a professional anymore. Alright, I'm gonna try and get this glitter off of me now, but yeah, it's cool. That's a cool product. Oh great, now I got glitter hand. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that's fun. That's gonna be a fun product just to have on hand to play with. Are we done? My goodness, am I allergic to glitter? Oh my god. Travesty. But that really did perform just like using soap. It's just a little bit softer than soap. It's not quite as stiff and unpleasant as doing soap brows. But I really like the way that looks, and they do appear to be kind of staying in place. So yeah, but still have a little bit of flexibleness to it. Much better hold than Brow Obsessive or that NYX brow glue. Those two are garbage. Garbage, I tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna take my little brow tint pan, just draw out some individual hairs real quick and see if it plays well. Yeah, that did fine. All right, cool. Cool, I might actually be really into this product. I'm quite satisfied with it. I'm very particular about my brows in general. We know this by now. I have like a 40-minute brow routine video. Bit obsessed with my eyebrows. I don't know why I'm like that. Why am I the way that I am? All right, I like it. I like the brows. I like the skin. I look so glowy. I mean, really glowy. And I mean, it feels, oh my god. What was on my hand? Oh my god. Brow tint. Oh no. Oh no. Panic. How can we fix this? Oh no, I was loving the skin. What am I gonna do? Let's see. Wipe this off with a Q-tip and repair? Oh no. My grubby little hands. Oh, okay. That's coming off. It's coming off. Crisis averted. I was saying is that I like the way the skin looks. Dear Jesus. It's me. Okay. That was easy to repair because my cheeks are very dewy right now. So yeah, as I was saying, they feel cool, a little tacky, a little balmy, you know, a little wet, more than I would typically like, but I'm not mad at it. Let me take my hair down real quick and just do this number. And let's see how bad it clings. Okay, that's just my normal. Yeah, I don't feel like my hair's getting stuck a little bit in it. It's not awful. I could probably deal with it if I'm not like going outdoors and like a super windy day. And probably a less amount. Because I did kind of go in because I was just playing and seeing how the product did. So I'd probably tone that down a little bit in practical everyday use. But I quite like the way my skin looks. It is pretty balmy looking, but I think it looks good. Nothing looks patchy. The skin looks nice. It looks very healthy, very hydrated, you know, glass skinny. Glass skinny. Glass skin effect. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. All right. I'm going to finish my lower lash line and all that up, and then we'll be back to finish this video up. I got to go finish another video up because I'm multitasking today, girl. Multitasking. BRB. Okay, I just finished up my lower lash line real quick for my other video. Let's finish this up with some mascara. I did get the two from e.l.f. here. I have the Lash Out Loud Volumizing Mascara in black, and then I have the Big Mood Hourglass Shape Brush. What is this called? Big Mood Mega Volume Lifting Mascara. So what I'm going to actually do is insert on the screen here a comparison of the two. I'm going to first have this one with no makeup on, how it looks on my lashes. And I'm going to do the same with the Big Mood, and you'll see how it looks on my lashes without any product eyeshadow liner distracting from it. So you can just see really the difference between the two. But today I'm just going to go with the Big Mood because I feel like we need some big lashes because this eye look is a big mood. So let's go ahead and pop this open. I think the packaging is very pretty on this as well. e.l.f. is doing some pretty packaging lately. Like, I'm digging it. Alright, get it open. Oh, come on. How are you in there? What is this? This is a puzzle? So we got it out. That's a big old wand, right? She's pretty thick, pretty chunky. Packaging was a bitch to open. But yeah, this packaging, or this tube, is very, very similar to the Bite Beauty. I think this is the Upswing mascara. Like, I mean, where were we? Because I had to stop filming to import footage because I ran out of space. It's been a minute. But guess what? My brows are still in place, and it's been about an hour. And they still look good, and they don't feel weird or anything. The skin's looking good. I threw the packaging because we had a fight. I'm going to go ahead and give my lashes a little curl because I always give them a little curl before I go in with any mascara. I'm always trying new mascaras. I rarely repurchase one. Very rarely. But yeah, we got a pretty thick little wand here. So let's go ahead and pop this on. See how she looks. I mean, yeah, this is a huge wand. Is this like the new Tarte Shape Tape? The Shark Tape. Like kind of thing with the huge doe foot applicator? Is it just the competition of the huge wands right now? Is that the game we're playing? But yeah, this looks pretty dang nice in the lashes. I can't like tell a whole lot because wing liner going and a lot of eyeshadow, but it does look good. I'm looking forward to seeing how it looks with nothing, so I can really see the impact. Yeah, and actually, despite this wand being massive, it's really easy to use. Like, it's coating so many at one go. Heck yeah. I don't mind that one bit. It looks pretty dang nice. And look at there. You can get right in them little lower ones. Carefully, obviously. I have a pumpkin hair on my nose. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty decent mascara on first impression. And these tend to always get better. You know, they kind of age like fine wine for a week or two. And then they get like that sweet spot. Curious to see if this one does that. But as always, I do update videos on things I do first impressions on and stuff, and yeah, they're around on the channel. So I do eventually get around to updating on products that I did first impressions on. It reminds me of Lash Princess type of product. Good volumizing mascara. Lash Paradise, all those. Oh yeah, it layers up really nice on itself. Yeah, that's quite nice. Quite a nice mascara. Good job, e.l.f. Say, e.l.f. has been killing it lately, man. Really enjoyed everything I've tried from them these days. In that respect, I don't mind their price point creeping up just a little bit. Like, just a little bit. Because the quality of the product has improved dramatically. And some stuff, like the bite-size eyeshadows and things, are still very affordable. But, like, you have the things that tend to be skincare infused from e.l.f. tend to be a little bit pricier. You know, I haven't really used any of their skincare. Speaking of, I know they have a lot. I've got so much skincare. I rarely purchase skincare because I get sent a lot of skincare. I like the way that it looks in the lashes. Very fluttery, very volumizing. My eye was watered a little bit, so if my wing's a little wonky, that's why. This one eye has been giving me hell the last few days, just watery. I use the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. Fantastic setting spray. Dang it, e.l.f. You're killing it. Right, okay, last thing I have is the little lip duo here. This is e.l.f. X TIANA Major 9, and this is the lip gloss in Affair. It's a little lip kit, and it's a iridescent, glittery, sparkly lip gloss. Very, very sparkly. And then we have a lip liner that's in like a kind of plummy brown. It's just like a really pretty burgundy plummy brown shade. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips in this and kind of blend it in a bit, and then we'll go over with the gloss. Quite dark. I think this could actually work well in the eyes, this eyeliner, because it's a pretty shade. Definitely a very 90s lip. These lip liners aren't the most smooth lip liners on the world. They're a bit waxy and dry. It was the same with the ones from the Retro Paradise collection. But yeah, it's a very vampy, cool brown. Like it's almost black, but not quite. Definitely a useful shade in my repertoire. But they're a bit dry, like they're hard to blend. But they have good staying power. I'm gonna kind of just fill the lips in with this. This is the only lip product I got in the gloss. This is a good spooky girl shade right here. Hell yeah. Let's do the gloss and kind of blend everything with that. And this has one of those fat doe foots, very much like the Fenty gloss bombs and the lifter glosses from Maybelline. So this is something different from e.l.f, the chunkier style glosses. Ooh, oh bitch, that is cool. Oh man, it's very smooth. Not what I expected from so much glitter. Because I have a glittery gloss from e.l.f and it is not comfortable. It's chunky, it's gritty. This, I don't even feel the glitters. Oh wow. This feels a bit like the lifter glosses, just stickier. It feels like the gloss bombs, I would say, pretty close. Like it's a very nice gloss. Oh, I hope they bring some out like this. There's a vague coconut smell, like the lifter glosses. There's no taste. That's gorgeous. That is a lovely gloss. That feels really good on the lips. I mean, that shade is something else. And I don't hate that lip liner. Does it go with this look? I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that go with this look? I kind of don't think it does. I think the eyes are a lot with the lip. So I might swap the lip out for something else just with this look. But I like it. I like that lip liner a lot. That is a pretty color. I think with more neutral eye, that is going to be a lip liner I reach for a lot. But since we kind of got a lot going on, let me just remove this and put something a little bit more fitting on. But I am going to wear the gloss. I'm just going to use a different lip liner. I just feel like that lipstick was just a bit overwhelming. What is that? What is that? Are you kidding me? Oh, it's lip liner. Oh my god. Oh, that reminds me of the Pat McGlosses, the way that shifted them. Okay, that looks nice, I think. Pinkier than I was going for. Not quite enough peach in it. Am I gonna have to use Max Spice? I swear it's all the only lip liner I ever reach for is Max Spice. Right, okay, so we are done with our face and our look using the Electric Mood collection and a few other things from e.l.f. Let's recap real quick. Right in front of me is the lip products, the gloss and the lipstick. As I said, I really like this lip gloss a lot. The formula is beautiful. It is definitely different than any of the lip glosses e.l.f. has put out, especially with the glitter. It's so smooth and so nice. This is a gorgeous shade. Love it. Love it. Very, very good. Highly recommend. Again, the packaging is very nice. It's a little bit fatter than the typical e.l.f. glosses, and I love that big doe foot. I love that. And this, it feels so good on lips. I can't tell there's glitter in it when I rub my lips together. The liner in the lip kit is a little dry, a little stiff, but the shade is very pretty. It's a deep, vampy, plummy brown, almost looks black. Gorgeous, love it. It is definitely going to get used in my collection. The brow pomade set. The pomade, basically brow soap, and the glitter and the little spoolie. Dig the little spoolie, very nice little product. I like the little brush on the end. This is going to be great for carving out my brows. This did amazing. My brows are still in place, look great. It's been hour and a half-ish, and they've not fallen down. They don't feel like they're gonna move or fall down. Like I can kind of fuss with them and they're not doing anything, but they don't feel stiff, and definitely doesn't feel like the Benefit Brow Setter. So this is definitely something I'm gonna be reaching for quite a bit. It is a little bit more hassle because you do have to wet it, but it's nice and it does a great job. It definitely gives you the laminated brow look. The glitter, it's a nice, glitter paste. Am I gonna reach for this often or at all? Probably not, but it's fun to just have in my collection just in case I want to whip out a glitter for some unknown reason. I'm not a big glitter person. I like a little gold glitter on the lid. I'm pretty boring with that. But for a party or something, like Are we ever gonna have parties again? I don't think we are. For a crazy look, you know, it's nice just to have, and if it dries up, I'm not gonna cry over it. The balm, this glass skin balm, beautiful, absolutely beautiful on the skin. It does feel just a tad sticky, but not awful, and I don't feel like my makeup or my hair's really sticking to it or anything. See, it's not really sticking to it, so I'm okay with that, and I think it did a beautiful job. It looks really good, really juicy, very glassy on the skin. So again, this is a really very pleasantly surprised with this one. I was not expecting to necessarily like it, and I really wasn't expecting to like the brow pomade either, so I'm very pleasantly surprised with these products. The little quad here, beautiful shades, very fun to play with. I like the bronzer in here with my self-tan skin, my summer skin, but I don't know if it's gonna work for me in my ghostly state otherwise, but we'll find out then. The blushes in here are freaking beautiful. The highlight actually gives you kind of a glass skin effect as well. It just has a slight shimmery sheen, very fine shimmer to it, you know, like a typical highlight, but it's very subtle, but it also kind of has that glassy look as this, but this one just has a little bit of color to it and a little bit of a reflect. It's kind of an icy pinky gold reflect, very subtle. Quite similar to the elixir here. This is the illuminating elixir. Like this component is impressive, quite impressive from e.l.f. I mean, this is high-end quality product packaging here. Gorgeous. I really like this. I like the way it made my skin look. I like the feel of it on the skin. It's very smooth, and I like that it has the skincare in it. It makes my skin feel hydrated and glowy, and it has the nice glow and kind of lit from within, flawless filtery kind of reflect to it. It's like flawless filter taken down quite a few notches, but beautiful, very beautiful. If something like flawless filter is too much glow for you, this might be something to go for instead. It's more subtle, and I really enjoy it. I think it could work on just about all skin tones as well. This seemed like a very versatile collection. Like they had a broad range in mind of people and needs from makeup. This was a very unique collection all around. Unique products for e.l.f. and products I hope to see stick around. What else did we use today? The Big Mood mascara, great, good stuff, liked it. Can't complain there. I think my lashes look great. I don't know about the Lash It Loud. I will insert the pictures when I'm doing the mascara in the video, so you'll see how this looks on my eye. I don't have the highest hopes for it because I'm not a huge fan of that spiky wand, but we'll see. And the Acne Fighting Putty, I think did really good on my skin. Obviously, I'm not going to know about the skincare claims from it, but it didn't mattify my skin, but it did smooth it, and I think it feels really nice on the skin. It feels, honestly, I think it feels better than the original Putty Primer, and I quite like it. So there's that, and hopefully the salicylic acid does some good for me. Is that everything? That should be everything. If it's not, I will have it in the description below, but all the products listed below, if they're Amazon links, they're affiliate links. If they're not, they're just plain old links. So yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed playing with all these products. It was fun, and I just think they were really creative with it. I like that they partnered with some makeup artists on it and had like winners of the Beautyscape thing. I didn't even know about that, but that's awesome. And the musicians, you know, collaborating as well. And I think the each collection had its own personality and type of vibe to it. And it was very fun. And there's obviously way more in this collection than what I picked up. I just picked up the items that truly interest me. The only thing that I wish I could have gotten was the eyeshadow palette, but it was just out of stock. The rest of the stuff they had in stock, I just was kind of like, meh, not that into it. Do still really want to get them putty bronzers, though. When are we getting them in? Target, Walmart, whoever. Anyway, I just don't want to order online because I want to look at it in person. But yeah, other than that, everything performed great. Enjoyed playing with all of it, and we'll keep this stuff in my rotation from now on because I had a lot of fun. So yeah, that is all for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if any of these products speak to you. Did you pick any of them up? Don't forget to check your local Target for them being half price, by the way. But yeah, let me know down below if you played with any of these, if you've enjoyed them, if you have any quick questions, comments, whatever, concerns. Let me know down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and stay spooky. Bye now.